crotch rocket, sticker on it, Titans, purple engine guard. No, what Brian and I are doing is not stupid, because it'll give people a chance to birth out, but it'll prove too if any of those men use the super hottie chicks or the anime chicks or Bailey and Kim to birth in force breed sports all the time, or any of the other girls like the Schwartzes or the Imes or let's see, Holly and Amanda. It'll prove that either Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, or the Hot Harry J Race and the GPS Knight and 61 Amphibious Baseman and the Freemans are constant liars who steal everybody's shit, and then they all pretend, that they're saving the world. So it gives people a chance to birth out of it, those girls that you guys abuse, if they move away, right, and go to the right place. But it basically proves that Bernard the Carney or Red Randy and them sit there and they force their sports, and then they try to swap it around and pretend that they're heroes again and birth out and say, well, now they want it back the other way. So no, what Brian and I are doing isn't stupid, because it proves that we were actually something else. And like I said, the group of those guys, the Episcopal Churchman and them, screwed over Bailey Katir and then basically, killed the boy that was trying to help her, or another one, me, a long time ago. Joe did, and then breeded in sports, and then they did the same thing to Kim. So the three. So that means that the GPS Paso Robo Rapist Knight is a piece of fucking dog shit. And then he probably forced the Kennedys to do the same thing after an assassination, because they were figuring out the same crap. So that means the Antillas and the Freemans and the Jim Hall, Bill Duvall and that shit crew and the Indian woman are fucking full of shit, because they force breeded sports. Like I said, it's the same group of people who always fuck shit up after jacking up some kids. So if some women and some other people don't want to relive the same dictatorial regime of Harry J. Race and all them, yeah, but it proves that you're a rapist, Harry Race. And like I said, you guys desync turquoise, peach, and blue and sit there and fucking lie. You took away the pointy teeth and fucking torture, and then you guys make up a story, Bernard de la Carney. It means that we're something else. And Bernard all runs around with Perlita and them all asserting that they're the badasses of the earth. But my dad was a landlord. Other people were too. So it proves the bitted fat regime and like Elton and Doug and all them swap back and forth. And they make up a fucking story. The bitted bat 4, the NATO 4, the pin 4. Ugh. So what Brian and I do isn't stupid, because we give them an opportunity to help other women who have to live in that same dictatorial regime and birth out if they want to, or go somewhere else instead of being abused by the same group of adults that think they're running Paradise or Zion or Eden and Atlantis of the All-American. It means, Harry, you're a fucking pedophile, rapist, sack of dog shit. The 4 of you always have been. That's why you're swapped. It means Taco Joe took them and bred in and tortured, like I said, Karen, to force sports. When they didn't want it, then they turn around and breed it out or birth it out, saying, oh, now we got the pointy teeth. It never belonged to the group of you. That's why you guys are all fucked up. Turquoise over here. Turquoise by the administration building. So it pretty much means some kids existed, GPS Knight and your crew killed them, and you swap it back and forth. That's why nothing works. First they like the Jews, then they don't. Then they like the Latinos, and then they don't. Then they like the Russian, and then they don't. It's fucking Bernard de la Fagala dumbs, Carney fucking ladder and bullshit. The easy zombies. Now, how much the Negroes have sat there and lied with Elton. Like I said, you guys run an inverted red. Bernard created after his fucking bullshit. Then they do an inverted blue, then an inverted purple. Steal some shit, Bernard, trying to reach that white perfection. Basically, Bernard likes to go after all my friends and relatives after they stole shit with the Antillas and then pretend that they're the saviors of the fucking earth. Look familiar, Bernard, from maybe, about 20 minutes ago? So, like, he carny-eyed everyone and, like I said, made up the fucking bullshit story of the earth, screwing over a relative of mine, like, multiple times I haven't seen for fucking ever. And they just preyed on it. So he probably told them a bullshit story, like they've always told them down there, and made everybody live in a shit mess. Bernard, your obsession over those girls, man. You are the one that kept fucking up shit out here. Maybe the houses just don't look like they used to. Maybe the power lines this time too, right? Greg knew both. Golden Hill. So if Brian wants to help some girls that were abused, birthed out of the fucking shit mess of sports, it's not a bad idea, because it's all that you guys have been obsessed over. But I'm sure Bernard Lacarney's going, we figured it out. And that's why him and Perlita go, you're just pissed Tom that we won. No, I just reveal your dumb shit scam, because like I said, Bernard said we weren't, it pretty much proved we weren't tubed before, and then you guys forced that fucking nasty ass shit on everybody and decided to build in the fucking manner you guys do. Now you guys know you're caught. This is what I like the most. Super Yoga Chick. I know intimidates them the most. Katie. Another Katie. Your ladder, Bernard, is so fucked up. You and Doug and Dave and all them. That's pretty much all it is. Texas is probably going, man, in Chicago on the heroin sales and shit. Next is Dave Ballamore on the weed sales, and they're all like pretending that nobody knows when the whole fucking planet knows and always has. So I'm afraid, Antilla Freeman's, you probably, instead of trying to play law bringer, you should probably just, Ballamore just admit you didn't solve no crime. GPS night, and you guys are the ones that killed her if she died. Fucking retard. If she even died. Oh, there's Pone. They got a better toy this time too. That's what I know Bernard and them are all jealous over in Elton. Because they know that the bathtub didn't never belong to any of them. And so when they see that ship in the water, they get jealous every time. See, that's what happens when you screw our eyes up and stuff, Bernard. We can't be with our friends, and it means you did on purpose. But, that's when I won't get to touch either. And the Navy's getting to laugh. They go, ha, ha, ha. So, if you guys are allowed to play video games, they are too. That's how it is. And I'm sure, like I said, they got theirs. But most of you will never get to touch it or see it or even know about it. See, I know where mine is after Dave's debacle, Bernard, and you guys doing your split. Because I have trust and faith in that. Now, will I ever get to see it? Probably not. But I know it's there. I know it works. And so, as you guys ran Sicko Fest for who knows how long, the last 37 years at least, they probably found Dwight Peardy. And they'll never tell the group of you where that fountain is.